Hello everyone, this is Augie here, and today I'm going to show you how to measure this canopy post so that you can figure out which one to get, one of these magnetic canopy mounts. So this is what we are trying to do, like here, see how this section here, let me show you, this here, okay, and this are in the exact same height. That's what you want to have, because the canopy rests here and the canopy then will rest here. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do then is measure that distance, So with a caliper, okay, you are going to use this side of the caliper and then use it like this. You put the caliper there and you move this one here. Okay. There you go. And put it here. Okay. All right. So as you can see here is a 22 millimeter. It's not going to be exact because that measurement is not perfectly parallel. So it's a 22 millimeter spacer. So what you do is you order a 22 millimeter spacer, and what that means is that the distance here, I'm going to show you, this distance here, is going to be exactly that distance, see? Same as the other one. So that is exactly the distance, because between the frame and the canopy, that is the distance that matters, okay? So once you do that, the next step is to take this one and remove it from the spacer, okay, the bar. And when you do that, you're gonna find that you have a long set screw, something that is about 16, 20 millimeters, something like that, okay? So that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, here we go. Let's get this out. And you can now notice that because it is a set screw, it will have a hex driving section here. You see, that's going to be a smaller one, I guess. See? Yeah. All right, so that will allow me to get this one out, okay? So that's what you have to do. So you get this one out. Okay, see, this is the long set screw. Okay, so now we're going to insert. Now we're going to insert the unit, the spacer post, the first part of the post, the same location, okay? And you make it tight here. Obviously, I added some blue Loctite to prevent this from coming off. Okay, cleaning it now. All right, so that's how you do the post. Okay, that's how you get the post in place. So now that you have that, the other question is, where does this one go? This one is the one that goes on the canopy. Okay, now a very important thing that needs to be understood very clearly is that this side, this post, the top, okay, needs to be loose. In other words, if you make it tight into the canopy, let me go one here so you can see, okay? If you make it tight into the canopy here, canopy here, where is it here? Okay, if you make it tight into this section here, it will not have enough play to be able to, this has to be like loose, okay? Loose, so that when it comes close, it adapts. So it cannot find its place, right? So I'm going to show you how that's done. The unit comes with this type of nuts. This nut is designed so that when you install it, there is no way to make it more tight than this, because it won't let you go all the way. So what you do is you bring your the other side of the canopy post, magnetic canopy post. Okay, you put it there with the washer, right? Then I'm putting a drop of Loctite in there. Okay, and now this one here is to go here. Okay, and it will allow me to go and tighten up to a certain amount. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to do this and apply torque. Let me see where that is. Kind of difficult because it's magnetic. Okay, so what you do is you make it so it's tight against that one. Okay, but now you're gonna notice that it is loose. See how it moves? Why is that? Because what matters here is to let it go and fall in place. Notice how it works. See how, notice how it finds its place. See there? So what happens is that when it finds its place, see how it's now perfectly aligned with the, even though this one here is in an angle, it's perfectly aligned, see? Actually, I'm pushing the canopy outwards because it's not, there you go. So, see, let me move it. See how it went there? That's what you want, okay? You want it to be able to adapt. See how the angle is not exactly flat, so that with that play, you have the ability to let it fall into place, okay? So that's how these things are designed to work, okay? And that's how they are. And now, you know, it's easy to pull out like that, see? Very simple. So it makes it a very quick system for installing canopies, all right? All right, so I hope that this clarifies how to select the distance for the canopies, okay? So don't forget, you need to measure this distance, exactly this distance here, okay? That's what you want. The distance between where the grommet rests and the frame. That's exactly the distance that you need to match. As you can see, this is a 22. That's why this one is a 22 millimeter magnetic canopy post, okay? All right, so hope you like it, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and also subscribe and touch that notification so that you can get all the notifications whenever we upload a video. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.